Hey everybody, JT here, and well, I was very wrong. Yeah, I thought that there was going to be a lot more shinies, if any shinies, would be coming in this event. Like, you know, I really expected there to be a lot of them. Like, we saw the live stream and everything with all those shinies being shown, and then, like, the code was actually being updated, which usually means that there's a shiny. But yeah, not one of them was shiny, which is a little disappointing and surprising, honestly. Like, I would have been happy with just one, you know, like, I don't know, maybe like a Paris or something that isn't meta relevant, but, you know, something that we wouldn't really care about that much, but, you know, there's none there, and that is pretty disappointing. Like, that's really what I expect in these events, is a shiny, you know, obviously community day and stuff like that, you know, I go out there hoping to find that shiny, so this event's a little disappointing for that, but I'm gonna say that this event's actually pretty good for a lot of people, so let's get into that. So the first thing I wanted to get into was how good these spawns are. Like, I can't tell you, I actually really love these spawns. There's Magikarps everywhere, so if you need a shiny carp, this is one of your best chances to find one right now. Literally tons of Machops everywhere, which is perfect because you need those in order to get really good Machamps, so you can like duo some Tyrannitars and Absols and stuff. So honestly, that's a big win there. Also, tons of Abras. And you need Abra, especially for Alakazam. He's one of the highest DPSers in the game. Obviously Mewtwo's better, but I know some of you don't have him, so, you know, Alakazam is a pretty good Psychic type, so you really want that. And yeah, I'm seeing all sorts of crazy rare spawns. Like, for myself personally, so far I've caught a wild Muck, a wild Poliwrath, and a wild Scyther, which is pretty awesome. You know, and those aren't really, like, things that you run into nowadays. Back then, like, this brings back a little bit of nostalgia for me. Like, we had, when Gen 1 was the only thing around, you know, seeing those kind of spawns was, like, crazy good. I mean, obviously right now they've dialed up the spawns to, like, 11, because, like, back then I never saw a wild Machop either, unless I went to, like, a city or something like that, you know? So, you know, it's like they basically really turned up the good spawns. Of course, there's things like Staryus and stuff like that, which I really don't care much about, but again, if you're a brand new player, this is an amazing event for you, because when Gen 3 came in, kind of took over a lot of the Gen 1 spawns, and, you know, which is good for the older players that want to get the new stuff, but, you know, for somebody just starting now, this is gonna that would kind of suck for you, so, you know, this event's pretty good in general for you. Now, number 2 is, the candies are pretty damn good. I'm really happy with it. I'm, like, been transferring a lot of the stuff that I held onto, like all those Dratinis from Community Day. I think I got like 300 plus candies by transferring all of those, so I'm really happy I held onto those. I'm thinking I'm gonna transfer a lot of the unknowns I got, because I like having unknown candy. It doesn't do me any good to have it, but, you know, it's good to have. And yeah, like, honestly, getting 2 times for catching, 2 times for transferring, 2 times for walking distance, so basically they just cut that in half, which is something they didn't announce, but, you know, still cool that we have it. So yeah, honestly, this candy part is fantastic. So the best part about this double candy is this is going to be overlapping with the Mareep event coming this Sunday, so I'm very happy about that. Like, we're going to be getting 6 to 12 if you Pinap the Mareep candies for them, and, you know, with the shinies and everything, that's going to be a fun and exciting event. So, you know, can't be angry at all with double candy. And yeah, they also increased the lures for 3 to 6 hours. I'm not too sure which one it is. It seems to vary. I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, that's exciting. I don't know if that's going to affect Community Day at all. Like, I'm hoping that the lures that get popped and if they have 6 hours on them, hopefully they turn into, like, Mareep ones. I hope that doesn't, like, affect the lures on Mareeps. But yeah, otherwise, I'm pretty happy with that. They have also added a ton new raid bosses. There's so many of them that I'm just going to leave you a list right here, made by the Leak Duck. Amazing Twitter account. You should really follow him. He's got literally every single raid boss mapped out. He had, like, every shiny, like when you saw in my last video with the shinies, he made that list. Like, really cool account. I love following him because he always shows some really cool stuff, so, you know, definitely follow him. But yeah, like, there's a lot of them here, and, you know, again, not overly exciting for me because I have all of these, but for somebody who just started, this is great. Like, you can raid for the new starters, or technically the old starters. But yeah, there's also, like, Kabutops and stuff like that, you know, and Aerodactyl, which is something that I know a lot of people don't have, so that's going to be great for them. Because, like, Aerodactyl is one of the rarest ones to find. Like, I only got one probably 5 months into the game when I finally hatched one, you know? So, honestly, this is a pretty good event for a lot of you guys. Finally, number 4 is the sale they've got going on in the store right now for that Ultra Box. That sale is stupid good. I mean, really freaking good. You get yourself 24 raid passes to start with, which is already 2,400. Then you get like a certain amount of eggs, star pieces, and I think some ores. Like, I believe that it all calculated it to about 4,800 or something like that, which is a crazy good deal. So definitely buy at least one of these, because like, you'll be pretty set for a little while with one of those. I've already bought 2 of them. I think that's as many of as I'm gonna actually buy, but yeah, having 48 passes for relatively cheap amount of money, I'm happy with. Like, I've saved a lot ever since the egg event, so, you know, it didn't cost me too much. So yeah, definitely try to buy at least one of these boxes, because this is an amazing sale. So we now know what's going to be in the second breakthrough research box. So yeah, if you don't want to know what this is, there's going to be a spoiler. So as soon as the spoiler warning goes away, then you'll know that you can start listening again. But yeah, so what's going to be inside of this box is going to be another Moltres. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I mean, again, I'm Team Valor, so I don't care. I like Moltres. And hopefully maybe I can get a better one. But yeah, I mean, I like Moltres a lot. He's one of the highest DPSers in the game, so honestly, you know, you should definitely want to have one. I'm a little disappointed that it's Moltres again, only because, you know, we already got Moltres. You know, maybe I want to see something else in this box. But, you know, some people's Moltreses I heard actually did run on them, so I can definitely see them, you know, being happy about this, getting another chance. And, you know, they're not that hard to catch. Just Golden Raz Ultra Ball it, and you're set. So, yeah. I'm okay with this as a reward. Again, I was kind of hoping to see something new, but we'll see something new eventually, and, you know, hopefully that'll be fun too. So yeah, whatever, right? And with that, that's pretty much all the news. We're gonna try to hunt around, try to find some more spawns. Hopefully we can find something new that I've never seen before, so fingers crossed on that one. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's do it. Going back to what I was saying before, the spawns around here are freaking crazy. I've got a wild Rapidash. I've never seen a wild Rapidash before, so you know what? We're gonna just be like safe with this one. We're gonna Golden Raz. Boom. Great throw on the curve. Hopefully we can get it on the first one. And there we go. Man, I'm actually pretty happy with this event. I know that I'm really disappointed with no shinies, but honestly, these spawns are freaking fantastic. So you know what? Let's keep hunting and see what else we can find. Nobody should be complaining about finding Ghastlies or Ghost types right now, because as you can see here, I've literally got like 3 of them right here. This is crazy. Like, this is probably the best event if you're trying to find new, because without this, obviously, you're a little screwed. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this event. I've also caught like 5 Magikarps right now, all Pineapped, and like that's 60 candy off of 5 Magikarps. So you guys should be definitely getting that Mew. Right now I'm inside of this spooky forest next to the dog park. During the day it doesn't look that bad, but at night it looks like the Blair Witch Project. And speaking of that, we've got a ghost type. We got a 21 CP Haunter? Heck yeah, we're going to Pineapple the hell out of that. Don't even have to worry about that. We do have to worry about the throw in terms of hitting it, but wow, really? My thumb is not strong enough. Alright, let's just do an Ultra Ball to gear. Nope, nope, don't you dare. Man, okay, you know what? I have to do this awkwardly now. Because unfortunately, I am not good one-handed with this phone. Boom, great throw. That's gonna be about 20 Gengar candies, I think, or Ghastly candies. Boom. Yeah, no, you get 10 per these, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I only get 20. Nope, yep, 20 candies. That's great. I mean, Gengar is a bit of a glass cannon, but you're gonna definitely need that. So this is actually kind of fun. Got ourselves a wild Rhyhorn. Now, I know these things aren't too rare in terms of this event. I've seen like probably 50 of them by now, but honestly, you definitely want to catch as many of these as possible, because when Gen 4 rolls around, he's going to turn into Rhyperior. And freaking Rhydon is pretty great as it is, so I can only imagine that Rhyperior is going to be way better. So, oh, and we critically caught it. Nice. So yeah, honestly, catch as many of these as you can, pine up them all, because you really want to get a good IV to Rhyperior, unless they do something terrible with him, but I highly doubt it, seeing that Rhydon is one of the best ground types in the game right now. I think he actually rivals Groudon, so yeah, definitely get as many as you can. So we got another Pokemon right here that, though it isn't super rare, it's something you definitely want to catch for Gen 4, and that is the Magnemite right here. Now, when it becomes Gen 4, it's going to be Magnezone, and from what I remember seeing, it's not going to be, like, amazing, but it's going to be good in terms of defense. And honestly, we don't have a lot of good electric types out there, so, you know, Magnezone's going to be pretty decent. Obviously, he's not going to take over for the legendaries like Zapdos and such, but he's still going to be a pretty decent mon to have. 1, 2... Uh-oh. Hopefully he doesn't run. But yeah, It's a pretty decent Pokemon in general from what I was seeing, but unfortunately it's just not going to be that crazily special, you know? Unless they change some stuff. I'm expecting with Gen 4 they're going to do a little bit of a rework, because as I talked about Rhyperior before, Rhydon, boom, got him, Rhydon is going to be or is already a pretty strong Pokemon as it is, so making it Rhyperior is either going to make it so OP that you're going to just need to have one, or they're going to probably nerf Rhydon a bit and maybe make Rhyperior as good as Rhydon is now, but who knows. Alright, we got ourselves another awesome find here. It's an Ammonite, which are practically impossible to find as it is unless you find a nest, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna try to Golden Razz it. I mean, I already have an Almastar, but I mean, just finding one of these in general is pretty cool. And if they ever do have shinies, I won't have enough candy as it is to catch it, so there we go. Now we can actually, if they ever do shinies in the future, I might actually be able to do a shiny Almastar. Let's see what this Magikarp has. Not shiny. And with that, this is going to be the end of the video. Am I disappointed that there's no new shinies? Of course. I believe we all are, to be honest with you. I really expected there to at least be 2 or 3 of them, but, you know, what can you do? Honestly, this event, though, is still pretty fun. There's a lot of good spawns out there. I have never seen a wild Rapidash or a wild Buck in the wild ever, so I'm very excited about that. And, you know, this double candy is fantastic. And if you're looking for more ghosts and Magikarps for this quest from you, you're set now. Like, honestly, if you don't get it by the end of this event, you really weren't playing that much at all. So, anyways, with that being said, please leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe, comment down below, how do you feel about this event? You hate it? You like it? Just let me know. And if you really enjoyed it, please share it with one of your friends so that it spreads my videos out there. And if you really hated it, share it with your enemies. That way, they can suffer as much as you have today. And with that being said, I'll see either one of you guys in the next one.